We've got some
Hey,
fresh new
I'm
young
Luis.
talent
And
doing some
I'm
things that I know
Luis.
you haven't
And you're
heard
listening to the
before.
Content is Profit podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to Content is Profit. We are in year 2025. Happy New Year. I hope you and your family had an incredible end of 2024 and an incredible start of 2025. And that's the reason we are here. We actually took a couple of days off. We took almost like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks off completely, the entire team. And it was super useful. We recharged batteries and we're like, guys, let's start 2025 with a bang. And with that, I have a collection of episodes that I really want to present to you guys for the first like 10 to 11 days following this episode. Obviously, starting today, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, and I want to highlight a couple of things that happened last year. Obviously, we're extremely thankful for you, the listener, for you, the people that are watching also on YouTube, for following the show, following our story. It's crazy to think that we've been podcasting now for 5 years, about to go to the 6th year. And thanks to you, this podcast is where it's at. We ranked top 10 in the nation for marketing. Thank you so much. We've ranked number 1 in multiple countries, multiple nations. So we really appreciate all your love and support for the show. So please don't hesitate. Reach out, let us know, what do you want to hear about, who do you want to hear from, and we can have those marketing, sales, and content conversations throughout this next year. The next thing I want to highlight is, guys, if you haven't checked it out, go to bizbros.co/monetize, www.bizbros.co/monetize, and get your minimal viable content guide and the publishing pyramid guide as well. There's a little bit of workbook. You can download them from the email. And if you have any questions, send a text back from the text that you receive. We're happy to help. It's literally Fonzie and me that respond those texts. So if it takes us a second, that is why. But we're here to help. And if you haven't listened to these episodes yet, go ahead and listen to the minimal viable content strategy that can get you your first 6 figures. The link is right below. It's your step-by-step framework to scale effectively without burning out. And my personal favorite, the 3-step process to making your first 6 figures with content. All these we released about last month. The links are right below. Probably one of the top downloaded episodes that we've had, and it's going to help you build that base, whether you're a solopreneur all the way to a content manager or distribution manager or somebody that's helping a different company with content. Obviously, the guides pair up with those episodes nicely, and it will help you build that base. So now for the episodes that we have prepared for you for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 days, including this one, it's a selection of episodes that, 1, have been very downloaded in our platform, very well received. 2, from people that we really admire and we love their advice, and we've actually collaborated them in multiple projects. And it's like top questions that we get in our studio every single day from content in general or also from podcast producers. So these episodes actually help answer some of those questions. So number 1, I really want to highlight my personal coach, Katie Richardson. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. She has helped us grow 30% every single year since we started working with her. She unlocked something in my mind that I don't think I had that room in my mind to continue to improve and grow. And this was a person that when we started about 6 years ago, I saw her coaching the people that we wanted to serve and the people that we looked up to. And one day I was like, hey, I really want to be part of her world. And a few years later, I was very fortunate to be a part of her world and work with her very closely. And it helped us achieve incredible results. So the episode that we have with her is she actually goes over the number 1 mistake that she sees on CEOs making today and actually gives a solution on how to repair it. Every single person here, the listening, whether you're an entrepreneur or even somebody else working with the company, I think we all have to be in that mindset of being a CEO and move the needle forwards. I think this episode will lay the groundwork together with the frameworks to continue listening to the next ones, because guess what? On the next episodes, we're going to be talking about elements on how to monetize, how to put your stuff on Google, and how to outrank it, which is super interesting. That was one of my favorite episodes last year. And to end the week, we're going to have a newsletter special. Out there in the online world, there's a lot of people that, ask, how do I monetize my podcast? And one of the number 1 ways to do that, not only with the podcast, but with your content in general, is with newsletters. So we bring Ethan Brooks. This is probably episode 300 or so, but we're going to run it as a 5-part episode. It's compressed. It's incredible as he goes through the game plan, because he worked with some of the biggest newsletters in the industry, in the world. You're going to listen to this. If you haven't checked it out, episode 300, don't worry, it's going to be coming to you. So here's a breakdown. Katie Richardson is coming out on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we'll have Josh Tapp. Josh is a part of an incredible network of podcasters that we're a part of. And he has a company that serves multi-million-dollar people. And his number one thing is relationships. He owes everything to relationship at his podcast. And he breaks down how he was able to actually sell $50 million. That's 50, with the magic referral formula that actually, when we found out about it, we were like, oh my gosh, we can do this every single day. And that's what we did from that episode. And it's improved our business massively. Josh is incredible. He's going to be coming on Sunday. Then on Monday, you have Justin Moore. Justin, we met through our network. And oh my God, he is the master at growth partners and sponsorship. So we go over that. That's probably the number one question that we get in our studio. How do I get a sponsor for my podcast? How do I get a sponsor for my content? And Justin just released a book that's not going to be probably highlighted in the episode, because when we recorded, I think he was in the process of writing it, but all the frameworks and all the data and all the stories and all the things that he does are in that episode. So that's coming out on Monday. And then after that, after Justin, this is probably one of the episodes that I like the most, with Jason Barnard. And we actually talk about how to outrank Google. And he told us things that we had no idea, that we never thought they were possible. And they were within the reach right there, just for you to go out and execute. And he gives some incredible tips and frameworks on how you can start doing this today and how your company can start doing it today. Besides the fact that if you want the number one person to help you with this on Google and YouTube, you need to go and reach out to Jason, because, oh my God, it's amazing. And of course, we've been collaborating with him ever since. After that, you guys have the newsletter specials, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here's how it's broken down. 1 is obviously for online businesses. I would recommend, I think each episode is about 15 to 20 minutes. You can literally take notes and write the guide. We actually had people reach out to us saying, hey, can you guys help us with my newsletter? I'm like, man, we are learning from Ethan just like you do. That's how good these episodes are with Ethan. And the last episode is actually, if you are a local business, like a brick and mortar, he's actually sharing the formula on how a local business can crush their market and the local place, your local area, with a newsletter and kind of complement that business. So I think it's a pretty awesome lineup. The team agrees with this. The team was like, these are probably the top episodes to start strong on 2025 and lay the groundwork for what's coming. So I'm very excited to introduce you to all those episodes, and let me know if you like them. Again, the next 11 days, the next 10 days are going to be episodes dropping daily. So put your notifications on, making sure that you follow the show in your favorite platform, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen to podcasts. And I would love any feedback if you have it. So you can reach out to us at BizBrosCo on social media. And again, don't forget to go to bizbros.co/monetize. See you later. Bye-bye.